Okay, so for a quick icebreaker, Christopher Columbus didn't even come from Spain. It didn't exist yet. He actually came from the Kingdom of Castile. And if you look at this map where the Kingdom of Castile was, where it's now Spain, of course he would sail right to North America because this map just makes sense. All right, you can see where it used to be, the coat of arms, the flag. All right, and one more thing before we get into it. Black people were already in North America before Christopher Columbus came, but that's an entirely different rabbit hole. But anyway, let's get into it. Welcome back to 5D Mystery School. Let's get into it. So what do you suppose is beyond the ice wall? Well, hold that thought and we'll get to it at the end of the video. And by the way, this lecture is Squaring the Great Circle Part 2. Okay, so is this magnetic north in the four ways just my thought, opinion, a conspiracy, or is there some truth to it in reality? Well, I showed you the similarity between this and the Mayan calendar. You can see the similarities here. You have this center, which represents the magnetic north, and then the four ways. Well, where else can we find the symbolism? I'm glad you asked that question. Here's a bird's eye view of our national capital. As you can see here, you have the center, which represents the magnetic north, and then the four ways. So keep your eyes on that. Take a good look at it. Now you should be able to see the similarities. Moving on. But wait, it's nice to rewind. So look, they hide it in plain sight. Okay, so here's an old map of what they used to teach in school, square and stationary earth, which explains the four corners of the earth. But this is just one of several. Of course, you have this one as well. It shows the ice wall on the outer ring, and then the one center north magnetic pole, and no location for the south pole. Then you have a book up here for reference, Earth, Not a Globe. Looks pretty similar. Here's another one, the Cable and Wireless Great Circle Map. Emphasis on Great Circle Map. So we had the ability to use wireless technology in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Even before then. And I'm not really talking about with Tesla. At first, Tesla really didn't believe that frequencies were emitted from the earth. It was Heinrich Hertz, the German physicist, that pointed it out to him. That's why we measure frequency in hertz. Moving on. So in the late 1800s, there were schools called Zion schools that were dedicated to teaching the students that the earth was flat. And it appeared in several newspaper articles, which I'm just going to run through really fast. All right, so it says, the earth is a flat circular world with a north pole in the exact center, no south pole, and surrounded by a wall of ice, which keeps venturesome mariners from falling off the rim. Pause to read the rest. But you see there were scholars dedicated to proving that the earth was actually flat. Great is Zion City. The earth is flat, surrounded by a high rim of ice. The sky is a solid roof over the earth. Here's another, and another. But if the earth was indeed flat, we wouldn't need satellites, right? Here's one map showing what could be beyond the ice wall. And one more. I'm not sure who came up with this map, but it's interesting. Now let me know what you think in the comments. Take care. Peace.
5D Mystery School.